Yehovah Svaot Elohim, Kadosh, Kadosh, Kadosh. Please fill me and lead me, and cover me and stir me, and speak through me with your Ruach HaKodesh, that I may speak your written words with boldness and humility to those who listen. I ask all these things in Yeshua HaMashiach's name. Amen. We'll start with the Shema. Listen and obey. Children of Yehovah, pay careful attention and respond. Yehovah is our power and authority. Yehovah works in unity with himself. And you shall act upon your love to Yehovah with your power and authority, with your thoughts and mind, with your entire body, and with all the muchness that you have. Yod, Hey, Vav, Hey. Hand, behold, nail, behold. Psalm chapter 18. For the leader, by David, the servant of Yehovah, who addressed the words of this song to Yehovah on the day when Yehovah delivered him from the power of all his enemies, including from the power of Shaul. He said, I love you, Yehovah, my strength. Yehovah is my rock, my fortress and deliverer, my Elohim, my rock, in whom I find shelter, my shield, the power that saves me, my stronghold. I call on Yehovah, who is worthy of praise, and I am saved from my enemies. For the cords of death surrounded me. The floods of Belial terrified me. The ropes of Sheol were wrapped around me. The snares of death lay there before me. In my distress I called to Yehovah. I cried out to my El. Out of his temple he heard my voice. My cry reached his ears. Then the earth quaked and shook. The foundations of the mountains trembled. They were shaken because he was angry. Smoke arose in his nostrils. Out of his mouth came devouring fire. Sparks blazed forth from him. He lowered heaven and came down with thick darkness under his feet. His rod, he rode on the keruv. He flew, swooping down on the wings of the wind. He made darkness his hiding place, his canopy thick clouds dark with water. From the brightness before him there broke through his thick clouds hailstones and fiery coals. Yehovah also thundered in heaven. Ha Elyon sounded his voice. Hailstones and fiery coals. He sent out arrows and scattered them, shot out lightning and routed them. The channels of the water appeared. The foundations of the world were exposed. At your rebuke, Yehovah, at the blast of breath from your nostrils. He sent from on high. He took me. He pulled me up out from deep water. He rescued me from my powerful enemy, from those who hated me, for they were stronger than I. They came against me on my day of disaster. But Yehovah was my support. He brought me out to an open place. He rescued me because he took pleasure in me. Yehovah rewarded me for my uprightness. He repaid me because my hands were clean. For I have kept the ways of Yehovah. I have not done evil by leaving my El. For all his rulings were before me. I did not distance his regulations from me. I was pure-hearted with him, and kept myself from my sin. Hence Yehovah repaid me for my uprightness, according to the purity of my hands in his view. With the merciful you are merciful. With a man who is sincere you are sincere. With the pure you are pure. But with the crooked you are cunning. People afflicted you save, but haughty eyes you humble. For you, Yehovah, light my lamp. Yehovah, my El, lights up my darkness. With you, I can run through a whole troop of men. With my El, I can leap a wall. As for Elohim, his way is perfect. The word of Yehovah has been tested by fire. He shields all who take refuge in him. For who is El but Yehovah? Who is a rock but our El? It is El who girds me with strength. He makes my way go straight. He makes me swift, sure-footed as a deer, and enables me to stand on my high places. He trains my hands for war until my arms can bend a bow of bronze. You give me a shield, which is salvation. Your right hand holds me up. Your humility makes me great. You lengthen the steps I can take, yet my ankles do not turn. I pursued my enemies and overtook them without turning back until they were destroyed. I crushed them so that they can't get up. They have fallen under my feet. For you braced me with strength for the battle and bent down my adversaries beneath me. You made my enemies turn their backs in flight, and I destroyed those who hated me. They cried out, but there was no help, even to Yehovah, but he didn't answer. I pulverized them like dust in the wind, threw them out like mud in the streets. You also freed me from the quarrels of my people. You made me head of the nations. A people I did not know now serve me. The moment they hear of me, they obey me. Foreigners come cringing to me. Foreigners lose heart as they come trembling from their fortresses. Yehovah is alive. Blessed is my rock. Exalted be the El of my salvation, the Elohim who avenges me and subdues peoples under me. He delivers me from my enemies. You lift me high above my enemies. You rescue me from violent men. So I give thanks to you, Yehovah. Among the nations I sing praises to your name. Great salvation he gives to his king. He displays grace to his anointed, to David and his descendants forever. How can we learn to love our Creator after reading this fascinating, lengthy 18th chapter of Psalm, a song? Aim to be a servant of Yehovah. Sing to Yehovah on the day he delivers you. Trust Yehovah's power is greater than all other power. Proclaim with your voice that you love Yehovah. Declare Yehovah is your strength. Tell Yehovah all the things he is to you: rock, shield, power that saves me. Call out to Yehovah in your distress. Call out to Yehovah from your place of worship, knowing our cry reaches his ears, knowing that all of creation responds with respect to the presence of Yehovah. Know that Yehovah moves the heavens and shows us the true earth that we live on, that all creation worships its creator. Know that Yehovah rides on the keruv in his canopy of thick darkness. Know the voice of Yehovah is like thunder and lightning. Know Yehovah moves oceans with the blast of breath from his nostrils. Trust Yehovah rescues his chosen children. Know Yehovah is our support. Aim to live a life where Yehovah is pleased with you. Aim to be rewarded with your righteousness. Aim to be repaid with your clean hands. Aim to keep Yehovah's ways. Do good clinging to Yehovah. Keep his rulings and regulations before you. Aim to be pure-hearted, keeping yourself from sin. Keep yourself pure from the perspective of Yehovah. Aim to be merciful, sincere, pure, and humble. Trust Yehovah to light your lamp. Trust the way of Yehovah is perfect. Trust Yehovah to be a shield to all who take refuge in him. Proclaim Yehovah our El, our rock. Trust Yehovah. Yehovah girds us with strength. He makes our way go straight. Trust Yehovah makes swift training our hands for his purpose. Trust Yehovah gives us our shield, which is salvation. Trust Yehovah's right hand holds us. His humility makes us great. Trust Yehovah gives us victory over our enemies. Trust Yehovah to free us. Trust Yehovah to free us and will make us head in leadership. Proclaim Yehovah is alive. Blessed is our rock. Lift Yehovah our El. the El, Elohim of our salvation. Proclaim Yehovah, our avenger. Give thanks to Yehovah, singing praises to his name, Yehovah. Proclaim great salvation. Give to us, his chosen children. Give thanks for his grace, given to his anointed. How can we love others as Yeshua loves us? Point all to Yehovah, our salvation. Bear one another's burdens. Proclaim boldly, salvation is found in Yehovah. Produce spiritual fruit, love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, humility, and self-control. We'll end on this Friday night Shabbat using the name. Yehovah will kneel before you presenting gifts. Yehovah will kneel before you presenting gifts, and he will guard you with a hedge of protection. Yehovah will illuminate the wholeness of his being toward you, bringing order, and he will provide you with love, sustenance, and friendship. Yehovah will lift up the wholeness of his being and look upon you and set in place all you need to be whole and complete. Shabbat shalom, shalom, shalom.